Welcome to a new edition of Sun City News. I'm your host, Norma Taylor, and here are some of the news stories we're covering for you this week. As always, we have important community association news. We learn details about the popular Double Vision event, and our medical consultant, Dr. Lou Valenti, is with us with another informative Health Matters report. Those stories and more coming up. Sun City News starts now.
This is Sun City News with Norma Taylor and the Sun City News team, covering our community and the Lowcountry.
The Board of Directors will appoint 2 residents to non-voting alternate board seats for one-year terms starting in February 2019. Interested residents should contact Executive Assistant Lindsay Butler at lindsay.butler@schhca.com regarding an appointment by Friday, January 25th. The Hidden Cypress Fitness Center, ballroom, meeting rooms, and main hallway are closed for renovation. Hidden Cypress Golf Course and Pro Shop, Jameson's Char House, and the restrooms will remain open. The Hidden Cypress pool and outdoor restrooms will also remain open, so please use caution around the facility. The 2019 schedule of fees and community rules will be delivered with the February issue of Sensations. You can also view the document at suncityhiltonhead.org. Just log in, click Resident Central at the top of the page, click the Documents link in the Community Library section, then select Publications. For more information about these events and other community activities, check your email inbox for eNews Weekly or log on to suncityhiltonhead.org. Double Vision, a joint venture between the Art Club and the Photography Club, is coming to Pinckney Hall February 1st through the 4th. Representatives from both clubs are in our studio to talk about the upcoming event. Well, we welcome back Nancy Hall from the All About Art Club and Bruce Rosenthal from the Photography Club to Sun City TV.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Bruce, now which comes first, the idea or the photo?
Well, that'll vary by the team. What we do is we have 26 teams, an artist and a photographer together. The photographer will probably prepare a portfolio of photos, or they may get with the artist first before that and decide on a subject. The photographer may have varied subjects in their portfolio. The artist will go through. They'll agree on one that they both feel is appropriate for the competition and go on from there.
Okay, so Bruce, how do the partners get determined?
It's a random choice. We do a random drawing, get volunteers from both clubs, and randomly pick one from each, and that becomes the team.
So no collusion there.
No collusion, nope.
Okay, Nancy, how does the collaboration develop then? I mean, is there a discussion between the artist and the photographer? Tell us about that.
Well, it can go in a number of directions. The artist and the photographer will meet and decide to perhaps take some pictures together, or the artist may pick a variety of pictures, but there's a lot of close work and conversation that goes on as the artist develops that the photographer's piece, but it can be an interpretation as opposed to an exact copy. So it's really exciting to see the outcome when the two pieces of work are paired together.
Okay. Now, as in previously, this is a highly anticipated event for next month, Nancy.
Yes, it is.
So what all will be involved at the art show?
Well, it's a 4-day event, and it begins January 31st. It's a Thursday. We do take-in day that day, as well as hang all the pictures, get ready for the reception, which is 5 to 7. But the show actually goes on from 5 to 9 o'clock that night. And the show is from 9 to 9 on Friday and Saturday, and then Sunday from 9 until 2. And the award ceremony for the People's Choice Awards is at 2:15. So it really is a big community event, and we're so excited because we have over 2,000 community members that come out every year and view this event. The voting for the People's Choice Awards begins that Thursday, but also it ends Saturday night, so there will be no voting on Sunday morning.
Just the viewing. I know it is a really favorite of our residents, but besides the People's Choice, you also have the best photo and the best painting.
That is
Do you
correct.
not?
Yes, we do.
So
Yes,
we
that's
encourage
very
our
exciting.
residents. There is some fantastic talent we have here in Sun City. So we really encourage you to come out there and see this spectacular event and vote for your favorite. Well, thank you both for coming on the show and telling us about this event.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
When we come back, our medical consultant, Dr. Lou Valenti, gives us some health info for the new year. The Sun City Roadrunners Motorcycle Club had their annual wine tasting and auction to benefit local charities, and our news team was there to capture the event. We'll be right back after these important messages. The immune system. What is it? Where is it? And what does it do? Our medical consultant, Dr. Lou Valenti, is here today to answer those questions. Dr. Lou?
Most adults are familiar with the term immunity, but what is it, or where is it? Is it an organ? Is it a solid or a liquid? Can we feel or see it? Does everybody have it? Finally, what does it do? Exactly. It is analogous to our national security system that is made up of many parts all working together to do one thing, to protect the country. The immune system is also made up of many parts, all working together to protect the body. Unlike the former, which is made up of troops and weapons, the immune system is made up of different types of cells that do specific jobs. Then there are the special molecules of proteins called antibodies. Some cells are floating in a sea of special fluids, while others are confined to specific organs like the lymph nodes, digestive system, bone marrow, spleen, skin, and blood. The immune system's goal is to destroy germs and other invaders, and it works around the clock. When the body is attacked by a pathogen, the body responds by creating antibodies that destroy it. It also creates a bank of antibodies specific for that pathogen so that the next time they meet, the antibodies are ready to work immediately, destroying the invader in half the time. There's a countless number of antibodies in the body all the time. That's what vaccines do. They prime the pump. Unfortunately, like any army with exhausted soldiers, an overworked immune system can also weaken and become less efficient. It too requires rest and proper nutrition. Unfortunately, as we age, the immune system weakens no matter what we do. External factors such as pathogens and toxins in our water, air, and soil, and malignant cells and medications like steroids can weaken this and destroy the immune system as well. Intentional suppression of the immune system is often required for the treatment of certain conditions and diseases. The immune system is extraordinarily complex, and we depend on it every second of every day to save our lives. I'm Dr. Lou Valenti for Health Matters.
Our news team checked out the Sun City Roadrunners Motorcycle Club's second annual wine tasting, silent and live auctions held at Pickney Hall on January 14th, with all the proceeds benefiting both Bluffton Self-Help and Maranatha Farm Animal Rescue. I'm here with Tom Balliette. And Tom is the president of the Sun City Roadrunners Club. And you've got a big event going on here, Tom. What is it?
We do. We have our second annual wine tasting and auction event where you have 400 people coming tonight. So that's a wonderful event for our second year. Last year we had about half the number of people here. We raised $10,000.
Whoa.
Yes, and we split that 50-50 with Maranatha Animal Rescue, which is a Jasper County up near Ridgeland, and the other half goes to Bluffton Self-Help. So we kind of get to both sides of the interests of the club. Those are our two official charities that we've chosen.
I've been with Maranatha as a volunteer for a year, and I've been supporting them for the past 4 or 5 years through the Roadrunners. And the Roadrunners have done a magnificent job in taking care of charities and making donations, both to Maranatha and to other worthwhile organizations. So, yes, we like Holly. We wish that she would find herself a good home.
I'm here with Kim Hall of Bluffton Self-Help and Dave Wetzer, who's a volunteer, Sun City volunteer at Bluffton Self-Help. And Kim, tell us a little bit about Bluffton Self-Help.
We serve about 5,000 people annually. We're primarily a food bank, and we also do free clothing and emergency financial assistance for our neighbors in need. We also have an education and resource center for folks to navigate different resources and tools as they find their pathway.
You've got a lot of people and people here for the wine and also silent auction, and you have a professional auctioneer coming. Tell us about that.
Sure. So we have about 80 items on our silent auction, and then we have regular auction items. We'll do the silent auction. We'll quit that about 7:15 or thereabouts, and then we'll seat everybody. We'll add some more chairs, and we'll seat everybody, and then we'll proceed with the regular auction. For those other items. We have a professional auctioneer who's part of our club, and he's the one that's going to be running that. So it'll be a fun event. We had a lot of fun last year. We're expecting a lot of fun this year. So.
Okay, and in the meantime, people can go around and taste some wine.
So it's 100 bottles of wine, which is a tremendous donation. And that allows us to spend every penny we bring in, or just about every penny we bring in, for the two charities that we support.
Well, I hope you raise a lot of money tonight.
I do too. It should be fun.
Good luck.
You're gonna bet on anything?
Absolutely.
All right,
yeah.
good.
Some golf packages there, some
are.
restaurants. Hey, I got to eat, right?
You got to do that. You got to do that.
Thank you very much,
Okay,
Tom.
thank you.
Still much more to come on Sun City News. Randy Selman fills us in on upcoming February events in entertainment. Charlie Kent, Director of Golf Operations, and Bruce Rosenthal introduce us to the new Sun City Golf Club. We give you a hint of what's to come on the breeze. Ray Tapio advises us about doing sports at whatever age you are. We'll return after some messages from our sponsors. Well, it's time for entertainment, so Randy's here. And Randy, I understand there's a little variety going on in February with some entertainment on land and sea, or should I say water.
Yeah, February is a particularly entertaining month, Norma, including a show called Variety. With January quickly fading into the sunset, we're setting our eyes on what's in store for us for the end of the month and the month of February. It's not too late to pick up tickets for Bobby Brooke Wilson's one-night-only performance on Thursday, January 31st at 7 p.m. in Magnolia Hall. This global entertainer will rock you with his smooth R&B soul sounds, reminiscent of his father, Jackie Wilson. Don't miss it. On Saturday, February 9th, a new series of Live and Local will kick off, but this time with a twist. This bi-monthly event will give you a chance to relax and hang out with your friends while you enjoy live music featuring local artists. There will be more information to come about these exciting evenings. Tickets are $13 and available online or at Lifestyle Services. Grab your bell-bottoms, tease your hair, and get ready to boogie. The band Lava Lamp, with a disco 70s sound, will entertain you with a mix of soul, funk, and disco, and turn AM gold hits into a frenzy of on-stage excitement. So get your tickets at Lifestyle Services or online for the 4:30 or 7:30 p.m. show on Monday, February 11th in Magnolia Hall. Funny Business with Willie Tyler and Lester is just what you need to get you laughing. Growing up in Detroit, Willie performed in variety shows and developed his craft of ventriloquism. He then signed up with Motown Records and toured with all the Motown greats, such as The Temptations, Diana Ross and the Supremes, Marvin Gaye, and the Four Tops. He and his buddy Lester have also appeared in many TV commercials. You won't believe the humor and also Willie and Lester's beautiful singing voices. Grab your tickets for Wednesday, February 20th for either the 2 p.m. or 5:30 or 8 p.m. show, all in Pickney Hall. Tickets are $13 and available online or at Lifestyle Services. I'm Randy Selman, and that's your entertainment report. Remember, life is entertaining, so go out and enjoy the show.
Charlie Kent of Sun City Golf Operations and resident Bruce Rosenthal are with us to discuss the new Sun City Golf Club. Well, we welcome Charlie Kent, Sun City Director of Golf Operations, and Bruce Rosenthal, who's responsible for forming the newest golf club at Sun City. Well, Bruce, why is the golf club being formed at this time?
Well, we found that there was a lack of communication with all the golfers in Sun City. We have four associations who can communicate directly with their members, but there was no real way of communicating with all of the members. What we found as we went through some of the statistics here were that the USGA has a handicap system which equalizes play for everybody. We have about 1,650 to 1,700 people who have handicaps here, but there's only about 800 or 900 of those who are in one of the associations. So it was a large group of people that we weren't able to talk to about golf, get into competitions with golf. So that was one of the main reasons why we wanted to form the club.
Okay, so now how will the people join the club?
Every year when they renew their GIN handicap, the USGA handicap renewal, that will be their entry into the membership in the club.
Okay, and then Bruce, how's the club going to be organized and how are you going to let people know about this?
Well, we've already started up with the database from last year, and we've been able to send out quite a few emails with that information that Charlie wanted out, information about how to renew the memberships, and information about the club itself. We're forming 4 subcommittees in the club. The handicap committee, which already exists. We've formed a rules committee, which Charlie is working for to establish common local rules amongst all associations for the golf course. This afternoon we're going to meet with a group of people who have volunteered to form a competition committee. So, and then the last one is we want to revive the Adopt a Hole program. We worked with Charlie and with Rick Barnes. Again, an old program that was here many years ago where residents would somewhat adopt a hole, probably near their house, where they would go out and fix divots and replace rakes and things like that.
All right, sounds like you have a lot of things going here.
Well, we do.
Now, Charlie, how will this club interact with the current golf associations?
Well, you know, that's actually was a bit of a sensitive subject to introduce to the associations because, you know, the associations have been well established here for many years and they've run wonderful programs. And it was really critical that when Bruce and the group, when we went to the associations, we wanted to let them know that we're just really wanting to create an umbrella for all golfers in Sun City. And so it was very well received. They understand our mission statement, and we're ready to roll in 2019 with this.
Okay, sounds like a lot of great ideas that you have for the club, and a little bit more excitement coming down with some tournaments and some bringing back some old tournaments. Mm-hmm. And Charlie and Bruce, thank you both for coming here and telling us about this new Sun City Club.
Thank you for having us.
Next up, panel members of The Breeze talk about what's coming up, their next show.
Hey Tina, you look a little down in the dumps. What's up?
I just got off of work and I'm just tired dealing with negative people, complaining, yada, yada, yada. I'm done.
That's a bummer.
I'm sorry, Tina, because I've had a really good day with optimistic people, lots of things, activities to do.
Me too. I got a lot done today, and I feel really good about myself.
Well, maybe I need to just find a release, learn about some good experience and positive people. Maybe you can help me out.
Well, that could be a great topic for our next show.
Done. We hope we see you all again on the next episode of The Breeze.
Well, it's time for sports, and Ray Tapio's here to give us a sports report. Ray, you come up with sports that are good for the young and the old here in Sun City.
Right. Even some very active old geezers.
Leave it to Sun City. Our tennis players can attest to the fact that tennis is a sport for a lifetime. The newly formed Geezer League for players aged 79 and older is off to a great start. So Geezers, get with it and call Miles Hannon at 843-705-2741 to join this league and show off to your grandkids. How about some indoor sports? Our volleyball club plays at the Buckwalter Recreation Center every Monday and Thursday from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. The play is co-ed, by the way. Our outdoor volleyball courts near the Southside pickleball courts can be used anytime, and it's great for family and friends to enjoy. Oh, our billiard room, or as it was called when I was growing up, the pool hall, is available at all hours if no tournaments are going on. Check Sensations for times of tournaments. Go ahead and practice. You can't get the 8-ball in the side pocket without practice. Ray Tapio, Sun City Sports.
Well, that's our show for this week. Thanks for watching. We invite you to check out Sun City TV's weekly program schedule in Sensations magazine. And now check highlights and alerts on Twitter at Sun City TV HHI. Also, email us at suncitytvhh@gmail.com. And make sure you tune in next week to find out all the news that's happening in our community. In the meantime, I hope your week is full of only good news. For Sun City News, I'm Norma Taylor, and I'll see you next week.